a Tuesday. I hope you guys had a fantastic, wonderful, magical weekend, and I hope that you guys are having a fantastic, wonderful, magical start to your week. I know I am. It's already been crazy busy. The girls had eye appointments yesterday, and Reagan did not need glasses. Eden already wears glasses, and so she had to get a new prescription, so she got new frames, and they're super cute. They're little metal frames. She looks like she's 12 instead of 9, and it made me very sad. But she's very excited about them, and I'm excited for her because it just shows that she's growing up, and I'm not handling that well. Speaking of things that I'm not handling well, is this whole birthday thing, which I've learned is completely overrated. Tomorrow is my birthday, and I'm having like anxiety about it, which is so stupid. I don't know why 29 is like driving me nuts. I don't know why that specific number is driving me crazy. I don't know if it's because it is like the last year of my 20s or what is. I have zero problem. Like I have zero problem turning 30 because I refuse to turn 30. No, I mean, I joke about that, but I don't have an issue turning 30. Like, it's like, oh, you know, but for whatever reason, 25 was really hard for me, and now 29 is like, I'm panicking. Like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm having, like, anxiety about it. I think maybe because a lot of changes are going to come in this next year. I transferred schools, and I am now finishing up my degree. I'm going back to work for the first time since I had my youngest daughter 5 years ago, because I've stayed home with her since she was born. So I don't know if it's because there's a lot of change happening. I don't think I've ever had like a birthday year that so much has happened so fast. So, I'm going back to work. I'm finishing school. I'm going to be starting my career, and I'm just overwhelmed. I think that's the big thing, is I'm overwhelmed. I know there's a lot of change going on. I know that a lot is happening. Like, I finally feel like I'm a big girl now, like I nowhere near feel 29. Like, that does not happen. Like, I feel like I'm 22, but, I don't know. I'm having a lot of issues with it. So if I'm grumpy tomorrow, if I appear a little in my video, I'm warning you now. It's just because I'm having issues. But I'm going to try to be positive and upbeat. Apparently it's my lucky birthday because I'm turning 29 on the 29th, or so I've been told. So I'm going with that. Like, something big better freaking happen. Like, it better be good, because I don't think I can handle it being like a bad day. I don't think I can handle that. So I'm sure it will be. I'll be with my girls. I'll be with family. And so, I mean, my parents like to call and spoil me and whatever. And my grandmother will call me 1,000 times and probably sing me happy birthday over the phone, as she's done every year since I've moved out on my own. When I lived at home, she used to come over to my house and do it every year with a cupcake, and now she usually has cupcakes delivered and sings to me. I love that woman to pieces. She is amazing. So I'm just fair warning, if I'm a little down and out tomorrow, it's just I'm having issues with my birthday. Ugh. But anyway, we are not here to talk about my birthday anxiety or eating, getting glasses, or my busy week and it's already Tuesday. We are here for GAQA Tuesday, where I answer all of your Ghost Adventures related questions that you guys ask me all up on the Facebook page, or that you private message me. And we have a short but fun little list, and I kept it short because one of them, as always, is probably going to get me a little sassy, and I'll go a little long, so we're going to get started. Okay, thanks, bye. Our first question is, have the guys had special equipment designed specifically for them? I would say yes, because as you guys know, they have entered a contract with Bill Chappell, and he is an engineer who builds and designs paranormal equipment specifically for the GAC. He does not build this stuff for anybody else. So, we have the Connect Cam, we have all this stuff that he's building for use with the Ghost Adventures crew. Not to say that other people won't like ever use it, but he designed it specifically for the GAC to use during their investigations, which I think is really awesome. I mean, it's really cool when you have your like own personal engineer to design paranormal equipment, investigation equipment for you. So, and when they entered that contract, I believe it was last October, it really kind of opened up the paranormal world a little bit. I think that it kind of, on the scientific end of things, I mean, proving the paranormal as a science is really hard because you can't duplicate what they do in a lab, and that takes away the scientific aspect of it. However, I think by a highly respected professor and engineer such as Bill Chappell coming on board with Zach and the guys saying, you know, I'm willing to build equipment, to put my name on the line, to put my company on the line, to build you equipment that you can use during your investigations to help prove the paranormal exists and is a scientific thing, then I think that does wonders for the paranormal community, the scientific community, and I think that it really shows the credibility of the guys that someone's willing to do that. And so a lot of the equipment that we see on Ghost Adventures was created by Bill Chappell. They always like to make sure that they explain any new piece of equipment, which I love. And I'm really excited to see what they're doing for season 11 that is coming up very, very soon, in just a few short weeks. And I'm super excited to see what kind of equipment that they're working on, or that has been built for them for their investigations for this upcoming season, because I know it's going to be a maze fest. So yes, the guys do have equipment that is specifically designed for the GAC. Whether or not it will always stay within the GAC family, it's hard to say. I mean, I know a lot of people are already using, you know, like the SLS camera connect technology, which is something that Bill Chappell designed. But I think that a lot of the stuff that has been built since that they entered that contract agreement last October, I think a lot of that will be held into the GAC family for a while, which is perfectly fine with me because that just makes us way cooler, right? Right. Moving on. Our next question is, how long did Zach live in Michigan, and where exactly did he live? He lived in Trenton, Michigan, and I think he lived there for about a year and a half. He moved up there with his dad and his family. And he lived in an apartment up there, just trying to find his footing. I think it was a kind of a time when Zach was kind of discovering who Zach was and maybe where he fit in and where his place was in the world. And he lived in an apartment in Trenton, Michigan, where he actually had his first paranormal experience that got him into the paranormal. A woman had committed suicide in the apartment complex and was haunting Zach, and she came to him every night for like a week, and then on the final night she pinned him down and he could not move, and it scared him absolutely to death, and he left. Can't say I blame him. I'd probably do the same thing. But it really piqued his interest in the paranormal, and it really made him a lot more in tune with a part of himself that I don't think he knew existed. And since then he's grown and knows now that he's an empath, and he's become this amazing investigator. So thanks, lady in Michigan, for scaring the crap out of him, because now we get to enjoy him every single week. Hashtag yay! Now, our last question of the day is one that I am excited about because it gets me all fired up, and I'm passionate about it. Someone asked me my thoughts on the Sharon Tate episode and the effect it had on Nick. Now, it was classified kind of like as a Sharon Tate episode. However, it was about the David Omen house. Now, David Omen is a homeowner who owns a house in the Hollywood Hills that is very close to where the Sharon Tate murders took place, the Manson murders. But they investigated David Omen's home, who believes that he's haunted by Sharon Tate and all these other people. And it had a really great effect on Nick. There is something, there's something in the house, there's something there. However, I think that David Omen is nuts. Before I get into that, the effect the house had on Nick was something. I don't think in any way, shape, or form is Nick making anything up that he felt. He felt something. He was obviously scared. It was in his face. They had several incidents that happened in the home. They had, some poltergeist activity, some things fell over, they heard things, they got some EVPs. There's no doubt that there's something there. However, like I said, I think David Omen is nuts. He has been a thorn in my side for quite some time. The biggest mistake that you can make is to make Ghost Adventures fans mad. Because we are sassy and we are passionate and we will snap the F out on you. I had my little run-ins with David Omen a couple of months back, which resulted in me being blocked on Twitter. Big blow to my soul. He has done nothing but badmouth Zach, talk trash about Zach and the crew. Pretty hardcore, especially since they did the Aftershocks episode. David Omen is an attention seeker, and I hate that. Just like Nick Groff is an attention seeker, and I hate that. I cannot stand people who want attention all the time. Good or bad, they just want attention. They want people to feel sorry for them. They want people to rub their back. They want people to kiss their butt. And no. I am the most compassionate person you will ever meet. I will have compassion for anybody until you overuse it, push it too far, and become like obsessed with it. And that is what they've done. They want, oh, feel sorry for me. Oh, do this for me. Nick is just an attention whore. I mean, sorry, but he is. David Omen wants attention. He wants people to feel sorry for him. He wants people to be like, oh, Zach was mean to me. Guys, Zach was mean to me. Don't pick on me. Shut up. Just shut up. I literally, I cannot even remember what I said to him on Twitter, but I went off. I was so mad. And he comes back at me, well, how about you ask Zach about being nice and being, and I'm like, excuse me? He has done nothing. He came to your home to do an investigation. He listened to you. He gave you the benefit of the doubt. He brought you back for Aftershocks, and now you treat him with just pure disrespect. Boggles my mind. And I have no filter. I am not one to kiss your butt and call it ice cream. If I think you are doing something wrong, I will be the first one to tell you about it. I just don't play the games. I just don't do it. I don't coddle people. And I mean, and some people say that, oh, that makes you cold. No, that makes me human, because I think people need to have a damn backbone. And a freaking spine. I just can't. I can't do it. It just drives me nuts. And when I think about David Omen and I think about the whole episode, I look back and think about all that they did. Everything that they did. They came in there, they did this investigation, they listened to him piss and whine, and they put up with all of his crap and him coming in and out of interviews, yelling at random things and people and acting cray cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And then he has the balls to get on social media and bash them. Hell to the no. No. Seriously. You don't have to be happy with the outcome. You don't have to be happy with what's happened since or whatever. But keep it between yourself and your family. If you want to call Zach and have it out with him on the phone, that's fine. But don't go on social media, because all you're going to do is you're feeding the fire. That's all you're going to do. You're going to make it worse, because Zach has a hell of a lot more people in his corner than you do. And you are not only going to make him mad, but you're going to make hundreds of thousands of other people mad too. And it drives me nuts. I can't stand it. I hate people who seek attention, especially negative, feel bad for me, woe is me attention. It drives me up a freaking wall and makes my blood boil. And now I'm mad. Like, now I'm pissy about it. Ugh. I quit. Adult people, adult. Be adults. Like, I went to high school. I have been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I have dealt with the drama. I have dealt with the whining, and I am over it. So, my thoughts on the David Omen house are, David Omen is freaking nuts. He's stupid. Yes, his house is probably haunted. You know, Nick had some sort of an experience there. I think that he wants more. I think that he wants people to come back and feel sorry for him and whatever, and he can just suck my big toe. I don't really care. I think that I think it was a publicity stunt from the beginning, not on Ghost Adventures, not on the Travel Channel or Ghost Adventure. I think they went with legitimate claims of hauntings from especially with Barry Taft, who's a very well-known parapsychologist, very respected. Have all the respect in the world for him. But I think that David had a very big underlying agenda. Like, I think he had a very big underlying agenda for why he wanted everybody there. And I think he's just stupid. But that is all I have for GAQA Tuesday. I will be back tomorrow for What Should I Do Wednesday, where I answer all of your general paranormal related questions that you guys, once again, ask me all up on the Facebook page. Until then, stay happy, stay healthy. I'm going to go enjoy my last day being 28. Until tomorrow, guys. Much love and happiness.